ISUPK. Back into it. This is Lashawan, Qadash, the pure tongue of the holy tongue. We're going into today is the meaning behind the letters. Ancient Hebrew, the Lashawan Qadash, was originally is a pictographic script, meaning it's not the same as your letters that you have in English or the letters you have in French. Each letter is a symbol. It's a picture, right? Like, a picture speaks 1,000 words. You've heard of that before. Well, the symbols in the Lashawan Qadash, or the letters in the Lashawan Qadash alphabet, are symbols. They are pictures. They have meaning behind them. All right. The first letter is Ah. All right. First letter is Ah, or Ah, which comes from Alap. Excuse me. It comes from Alap. Alap means cattle or oxen, and it comes from the horns of a cow. Have you ever seen a cow? He has horns. And when he wants to dust his horns off, he wants to clean his face off, he'll move his head, he'll wag his head back and forth, and then when he wags his head, he turns his head to the side, and that's the picture that Adam was trying to portray. Adam developed the Lashon Kodash, it being the first language, while everyone else was eating whatever they wanted to eat and being, nomads and Neanderthals. Adam was given the breath of life, meaning Adam was taught how to live. Okay, without the laws, or without the laws, we live like animals. When you get in heat, when you're aroused, sexually aroused, you're going to have sex with whatever you want. All right, and that's that. Like an animal, like a dog in heat. When you want to eat, you stuff whatever is in the trough down your gullet. All right, whatever is in front of you on the plate, whatever's in the grocery store, you buy and eat. That's what animals do. Hyenas do that. They eat whatever. If you throw food in a pig's trough, whatever you throw in it, dead bodies, trash, they will eat it clean. Okay, they'll eat their plate clean. Well, when you were given the life, which is the laws of the Most High, you know what to eat and what not to eat. You can't have sex with whatever you want to have sex with, and when you do that, you're higher than an animal. Well, right now, we're like animals in Canada, in Winnipeg, in Calgary. We're like animals in Montreal. But Adam wasn't. Adam was given the law, and because of that, he developed the first written language, which was based on pictographs. All right. Later on, it was copied by the Egyptians, and they had you've heard the term hieroglyphs. All right, all that comes from Adam. All right, and Noah through his three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. You have all the languages of the world today. All right. Let me show you what I'm saying here. That Adam was looking around, he was observing things. He got his knowledge, you understand, from the things that were around him. Much like the native Indians. Okay, but he didn't worship what he was observing. He didn't worship the bull and spirit animals and all that other nonsense. Okay, he served the Most High, who you call the Great Spirit. Okay, the Most High power, the God of the Bible. So this is the letter Ah here. All right, you can see when he turns his head to the side, you can see the first line here, next line here to draw his head, and then you connect his horns with the horizontal line like that. So if you turn his head like that, you would see the letter Ah. Okay, this is a ox's or cow's head, and that's how Adam put together that first symbol, that first picture. That's what he was looking at. All right, a cow or ox with his head to the side. All right, so that's the first symbol. Bear with me 1 second. All right, so that's the Ah. And then down a little bit further, we have the Ba. All right. We have the Ba, which is Bayath. Bayath means tent or house. It also means society, like the house of, they call Islam, in the Arab world, they call it the house of Islam. All right. In the Bible, they call us the house of Israel, the society of Israel. Okay. A house is also means society, both in Hebrew as well as in English. All right. This is a symbol Ba. The symbol Ba comes from Bayath. It means tent or house. All right. It's from an ancient tent. All right. We're going to show you that as well. All right. Okay, this is an ancient tent right here. You can see this is a tent. Okay, so now let's just draw an outline around the tent, and you'll see the symbol for the letter Ba. Draw a horizontal line here along the grass, then snake around to the top part, right? Come around here like this, come around the outside of it, trail on the edge, and then connect the top. Boom. What does that look like? Just like the letter Ba. Okay. The letter Ba was a symbol for a bayath, or a house, or a tent. All right, these are approximately the tents that Adam would have seen in his days, an ancient style house. Okay, again, many of the Native American Indians still make teepees, etc., long houses and houses that are more ancient than our, oppressor, our slave master does. All right, so there's that one. That's the Ba. Yeah, that's the next symbol. That's the Ba right there. Bayath, from the ancient tent. Next one is Ga. Ga comes from Gamal, or camel. Okay, Gamal means camel, and the Ga is from the hump on the camel's back. All right, so let's go check out the camel real quick to prove that. Paint. Okay, this is the camel. Remember the episode? I can't remember if it was Geico or State. I think it was State Farm, where the camel was like, Mike, 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 Mike. Guess what day? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Right? And camel was walking through the office. Okay, hump day. Okay, the Ga, or Gamal, comes from the camel's hump. All right, we're gonna trace it out for you. Okay, now you got his back right here. Draw a line tracing his back to the hump, and boom, come down the hump. That's the Gamal, or the camel's hump right there. That's the Gamal. This is the Gamal of the camel, and the Ga comes from the Gamal. Okay, so each letter has a corresponding word attached to it, from the the Alap, the Ba, the Bayath, and the Ga, or Gamal, or camel. All right. Next is the Da. The Da is like a triangle. Okay, shape of it takes the shape of a triangle. It's Dalath, which means door. Okay, and it's from a door to a tent. All right, I'll show you that. Now it's from a door to a tent. Okay, Dalath means door. All right. Okay, this is a door to a tent right here. Okay, this is a door to a tent, or Dalath. This is a door. Go ahead and just trace the door. Okay. Better job than that. Trace the door. Okay. Dalath, which means door, and you have the symbol Da. Okay. That's the symbol Da right there from Dalath, which is door. All right. Dalath comes from door.
Nobody tell you crap. You know why? Because I never saw you before, but you are find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues for this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?